Hey, what's going on, folks? Ooh, excuse me. Gross. Coming in live, hot, bourbon, fish oil. Let's do some YouTube TV, man. I'm gonna be gaming, watching YouTube, and generally yapping. That's the move today, man. Trying to live up to this variety streamer title that I've given myself. I don't know how that's going though.
Battlefield 6, baby! Here we go! Woo! Game servers full. That's what I'm talking about.
Make sure my pause button is working.
1,000 person queue to play the single player because you can't play single player offline because it doesn't work like that.
Hold up. That's no way. It is no way that is that many people queuing. I mean, it seems like it's counting down pretty quick. But holy fuck.
Oh, I can taste the battles. Oh, they taste like fettuccine sauce. Oh, 273. Here we go. That's what this game should have cost. Only 244,000 people left to get past. This is one of the most exciting queues I've ever waited in.
I wonder how long this actually took in real time. You know, Donkey be fucking wilding, but I really do wonder how long it actually took.
206. Does Battle Pass let you skip the line? Is it like a Fast Pass at Disneyland?
Imagine paying that much money to wait in that queue. It's not like you actually have to wait in the queue, though. You can go fuck off, go do something.
Oh, what's this evil music?
Which I'm pretty sure it's what most people are doing, which is why the queue is so fucking long. Everybody's just fucking off.
He's trying to take
hanging around, just staying logged in.
I just hacked the mainframe. I'm at 67. Evil Wick is no match for me.
I just hacked mainframe.
Evil Wick has swapped to PS5 Pro. 19,200. When it says game servers full, that servers are full of 12,
I'm not surprised about the sheer amount of people trying to get into Battlefield. I feel like very obviously Call of Duty has shit the bed lately and lost a lot of people who used to love the series, man. There's a multitude of reasons of why this has occurred, but you know, this is the result. Like, now Battlefield can't even be played. So it's a culmination of two things, in my opinion. One, that the last Battlefield was ass and this one is supposedly not. That makes a big difference with the amount of people queuing in as well, because people want to get back to playing Battlefield. They haven't really played a good one in a long time. So that makes a big difference. But then also Call of Duty going the route of celebrity endorsements, quote unquote. I think that also has definitely made a big difference in the grand scheme of all the people who are going to play Battlefield. It's almost like back in the day, you could play what you wanted to play and it'd be fine. Nowadays, people who play Battlefield look at the people who play COD like there's something wrong with them. And I know that there was always a little bit of a, you know, dissection between them, but it's vast now. Now the COD folks get no fucking respect.
Come on, here we go. I'm connecting to the online services. I'm past the queue. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so fun. It's so fun. We're ready for you, soldier. The time is now. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready.
He waiting all this time just to get in there and die real quick to some shit he didn't even know hitting.
Oscar might come in. John Wick has deinstalled the campaign. I need to install 12 gigabytes more of the game to play. All right. That's how you want to do this, Wick? I'm now installed. For real this time. Then I gotta wait in the queue again.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. No, bro, I'm tapping out. No, I'm out of here. You gotta be fucked up. Come on, big dog.
After
I'm
only
out.
a short wait of 100 hours.
Where does this end?
When does this begin is my question.
Taking my ball and I'm going home.
Dinosaur.
Go
Press
beat
square
off
to
a
pick up
couple times.
dinosaur.
I ain't about to sit around here and do this shit.
This is like Turok.
Anyone forget their dinosaur? Laser on. Lasing.
Wait, why does it say painting? I'm supposed to be lasing.
Confirm no friendlies in target area.
Confirmed. Fire mission when ready. Over.
Launching now.
That game is gorgeous though.
Wait, actually there are friendlies in the area.
It's gorgeous not
What's cool
because
about this game
it
is you
has
can shoot your
the
own
best
guys.
fidelity, but it's gorgeous because they
They don't
went
even
with
care at all.
a
See how awesome they are?
pared down visual style that would allow for multiple models
Entering
to be
melee
on screen
range.
at once. You know, the obvious thing that you have to do for Battlefield
eliminated.
without super hits to
in for a
your
battle.
system,
Boom.
but still they somehow managed
Tough
to
guy, huh?
give it a
Secure any
visual
dinosaurs on the
appeal
premises. Keep
that
your eyes
doesn't
peeled
make
for
you feel
dinosaurs.
like you're
You can't let any of them
compromising
fall
too
into
much, because
enemies'
you are.
hands.
You're compromising a lot. I mean, whether they want to say it or not,
using cover
you're
now?
compromising a lot to have that many
They're getting better at this.
models and everything
have to check
rendered
the
on the
cover
screen at
next.
once. But their art style
break.
is
How
so
about the book?
good, it
Okay.
doesn't feel like you're taking the hit that you're actually taking.
Okay, book
So
break.
it's pretty cool, man. I appreciate Battlefield.
No, I'm doing this.
Frag out!
Watch out, Armstrong. Alright, let's go.
Secure yourselves, Tempest.
Watch out for the grenade, guys. Boom. Armstrong. Boom. Mike. Blake. 3 of the greatest soldiers ever alive. Goodbye. Where you guys going? Come back. Mike.
Now,
Blake.
I've never
Their
played
tactics
a
in the field were considered revolutionary.
I've never played a campaign.
Oh, that's a bad guy. He tried to get me.
Need a medic!
I need a medic. I changed my mind.
I'm down!
I'm down. I need a medic. Yeah, I'll be alright.
I was assuming that there would not be a campaign in Battlefield 6. I don't know much about it.
Don't hang around.
Frag grenades on the ground.
Copy.
Down!
Down.
Down. Oh, grenade. These are not powerful grenades in this game. Enemy is using cover.
Slow motion. These gotta, yeah, those have gotta be. First of all, that didn't look good.
Sniper here. Woo.
Well, those are gotta be
pizza graphics on
those have gotta be bots.
They did pretty good with the pizza. Chips could use a little work. Let's get those out of here. Nice pop on those chip bags, though. How about this fruit?
Oh shit!
The fruit was
Yeah,
holding
that's a
this whole
gun, though.
building up. Stand back. I'm gonna hit the pilot. Was that
Whole
him?
building made of fucking popsicle sticks.
That's the, I got the pilot. Very good. Boom. Get that thing out of there. Wait, where'd the helicopter go? RPG is useless in this, you morons. Didn't you play the beta? Gecko! Car's gonna blow, Gecko! Get out! Get clear! Oh, you're good. Oh, you're alright. Yeah, I guess I forgot you could do that. I'm going behind him.
This way, Murphy.
I want to go this way. I'm going this way.
This way.
I'm gonna take the left lane.
This way, Murphy.
I'm gonna explore a little.
Wrong way, Marine.
Oh, look at this. I'm gonna jump on this side.
Over here, Marine.
Can I play?
Oh,
Ooh, here we go. You can't have
how did that change that?
These are illegal.
I changed something in my game, and it changed
This thing
something in my
is
second screen.
Floor's clear.
Just use a
Call that the
microwave
Borderlands effect.
Huh?
Let's see if it. Oh, and it does it again. Wow. Okay. So apparently, Borderlands does not play well with
Today we're playing
What's
Stalker
multiple
2,
screen
which is
shenanigans?
less than Black Ops 6, so expectations
let's do
should
this.
be lowered. This game has guns, Call of Duty has guns, so it's gonna be the exact same game. You know, that's a decent amount of birds. I've seen more in Warhammer, but
Hope you
Let me
didn't
be right
lose
back. Let me
yours.
pause this so I can get this fixed. Jesus Christ. Well, that was an exercise in futility. There we go.
Secret artifacts along the way.
Another artifact.
So what I was trying to do
now, I've seen
is,
the movie stuff.
change my Borderlands that I'm playing as I'm watching from windowed full screen to full screen and drop the resolution so I get less of an impact as I'm watching these videos. And apparently Borderlands does not let that happen. So you put it to full screen, and the moment you click away from it, it then drops away from full screen back to whatever native resolution that you have it at. So I had it at 1920 by 1080, and I'm sitting on a 2560 by 1440 monitor. So every time I went to click on my second monitor, it would blink out and shrink to half of the screen. But it wouldn't just shrink itself. It would then move my browser, move my chat. It changed the resolution for everything. All of a sudden, I got malware bytes ads like creeping out the sides. Like I don't understand. I don't have this issue in any other game. Whether it's windowed full screen or full screen, it does not move around every other item I have when it decides to reorientate itself, assuming that a game would. And I've had other PC games that would change its resolutions depending on whether you're focusing on it or not. But I've never had one that would move around and shuffle all of my applications because it decided to do that. And I understand. I think what they're trying to do is, you know, I'm not playing it. It doesn't need to be full screen. So you deprioritize it. You drop it from literally being full screen and you can do whatever. But it's not really useful if it shuffles crap. And then on top of that, I have to play in windowed full screen now. So it doesn't shuffle things around, which is, I'm good with that. But windowed full screen doesn't allow me to change the resolution. Strangely enough, full screen, I can change the resolution to anything I want. Windowed full screen, which make the window any size you want, it can only be the full screen resolution of your current monitor. So my windowed full screen is actual full screen, and my full screen drops to windowed. I fucking hate this programming.
What's interesting about that movie is that the whole time they're like just kind of walking on their tippy toes.
All right, let's get to some blowing up guys and checking out some Donkey Man.
We don't actually see or hear any threats. It's just like it just seems like they're playing pretend. It's very, you know, it's a very artistic, very cerebral film. Now the video game version, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be shooting like zombies and monsters. The UI is kind of reminding me of like PUBG, The Last of Them type game. Look at this magic floating orb of electricity. In the movie, they would act like that was there, but you wouldn't actually see the orb. They would just be like, you know, prancing around like it's gonna kill them, but you wouldn't actually see it. I just want to loot this guy real quick. Don't kill me, magic orb.
I'll contact the sphere.
What? Oh!
I don't know how I felt about Stalker 2.
That's the monster from Half-Life.
I guess I'm not into like apocalyptic monster shooters. Seemed like such a niche genre, but it did so well.
Their objective is to find the zone, which, I mean, that is just a video game objective, so I guess that's why it's a good fit. Oh, he's getting killed by zombie out there. But that guy sucked. He probably didn't even have any sausage with him. Damn, we dropped in lesser zone? Oh, we should have been tilted. Think we can run Red Dead on this? Now, this device will tell me if there's a ghost by me. Here, vodka.
Did Red Dead come out and play well?
This looks like I
did not keep my ear to how that was at that time at all.
Telling me that there's a ghost in here.
You know, everything's hit or miss with PC right now.
Maybe I become the ghost? This is the treasure? Huh. Oh no!
It's almost like there's been like a renaissance of everybody forgetting what the fuck. All right, got a couple triple bulkheads.
Does so much damage. Jesus.
I got crazy shit going on over here, chat.
Like a claymore right in front of that window he's jumping out of. I hate this monster. I hate him. I can't even beat the first monster in this game.
That game over screen is sick. That fucking monster looked crazy.
I'm dead? This is like a single player Fortnite. I just keep dying in one hit to a dude I couldn't even see.
I'm hiding.
How you hiding very good though if you yell that to me? I see your little head. Oh, got him. 2 sausages? Nah,
Oh my god.
Huh? What hit
I
me?
ain't gonna tell you I just killed myself on Borderlands, but
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you I
Damn,
just
wait,
made
type of
some
game? What hit me now?
terrible choices, but I got myself back up. I'm good. 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 I'm great.
Ah! It doesn't like this song. Don't kill me, Alan Wake Boat. Ow! This game is crazy, man. I am now eating one of my coveted sausages. Now I have laser vision.
Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals.
I'm hiding from you. Don't eat my
Yeah, I would hide too.
Dang dog.
Oh no. Oh no.
Doggy. What?
First of all,
Oh.
what the hell?
Whoa.
Oh no.
Going that, that's bad, I think.
I was worried he was gonna shoot the dog. The tornado of exploding dogs. I guess I underestimated Stalker.
This is something that they would do in the movie. I hear shooting. Thankfully, I have these bolts. How is he still alive? Doesn't make any sense. Dead. Dead. Yes, infinite health sheets. I'm hiding from you behind the crate. You don't know how to get me. You found me.
Oh,
Boom. Sausage shot.
Fuck them up pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I'm good at this game.
What did those guys want from you?
My loot, my gun.
My pants, my other pants.
There's 4 of us at the boiler house. Richter, Gloomy,
wow.
and
Facial animation remind me of
just throws you straight into
Bethesda
the action.
Bethesda
Explains
engine.
nothing. You don't have to stand in a hub world talking to Chris for 50 minutes.
which doesn't denote that it is of Bethesda quality, but you know, the stop talk, the zoom in, the kind of blank faces with a mouth that moves, and the mouth is supposed to carry it, but the rest of the character feels like it's trapped in an animation that just jiggles every once in a while. It's
boom, boom, whoa, out of there. Okay, looks like we can get some med kits, some ammo in there. What's that? What? This is just like Warhammer. Should be able to jump down here, right? This doesn't look that. Oh.
It's
I'm
the
getting shot at.
incredible.
Okay, I guess
Rappers
we'll
are
find out.
edible, no matter what I ever do. Hate is what I
That was
never
like a
do.
3-foot drop. Oh, okay.
That boy getting murked. Oh my God, Plague Tale.
No. Lure him right here. Come on, Ratch. Got him. They're still coming.
He did just do that Ratatouille review.
I feel like I'm living in the world of Stalker.
They heard
but
what he
as
said.
Adam Sandler. Only 2 rats left. I'm bringing out the knife. Come on. They're winning. How are they winning?
Wow.
Rats. I'm more like a cat.
Rack City, bitch. Rack City,
Fancy
bitch.
beast. I'm not a cat. I'm more like a rhino. I live dogs in this game.
You must be in cahoots with a monolithian. Die, scumbag!
Hey, wait.
Oh, he started dipping. He got low though, but he started shooting over his shoulder. How many times have they done this? They got tactics. Oh. Yeah, well, I saw that. Tactics my ass. Hard to have tactics when you got a gun in your fucking face. Hard to have tactics when you got a bullet in your head. All right.
Is that?
Right.
Huh? Did he die? They're eating that guy, but he's already dead, so you know that's not evil. They just don't want to waste food. Oh, you little bastards!
Oh, all right. Well, they aren't friendly.
Hey, don't be evil! Don't be evil!
God damn.
God
First of all,
don't know, they're
that
killing
death
me,
pose,
but
he looked
they're
like he
still
was about
not
ready to
dead
pounce again. Now
This
that one look
silly
dead. Now
line
they
of
look
sight
dead.
of the AI in this game
He
is
shot that
crazy.
motherfucker in the
You gotta
head.
be
He just sat
cautious
down
moving
like,
around, 'cause they'll
goddamn.
spot
All
you
right, my
from
bad.
So far away. Thunderstorm coming in. Oh, you chose this day of all days to have a cookout?
Why the hell are you?
He barbecuing, man.
Cuz.
I'm sick of talking. You guys are boring.
Looks like the stalker's bored.
Call me Wick. John's Wick. From the movie John Wick, Part 1 and 4. No, not that guy again. Damn it. Come on, man, he should be dead. Ah, do your little jump. You missed. Huh? Does the gun jams? Please die. I'm eating tuna. This battle is gonna be longer than the sniper fight from Snake Eater. I think I beat him. Yeah, I think I killed him. Pretty sure he's dead. This is using all my ammo for this one guy. How much HP can you have? Oh god. Oh, that's a treat. How do you beat this guy?
Damn
don't
games
eat the tuna,
where
eat the med kit.
Enemies
Oh,
are
God, he's coming
quote
to kill me.
unquote bullet
No.
sponges. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm playing Borderlands and that's the soup du jour, right? But this isn't
I'm
really
out
a
of bullets
shooting
in every gun.
game.
I know how to beat him now.
You
do
shoot,
this.
but
You
it's
run
more
around
of an
in a little
RPG
circle,
than a shooting game. I mean,
then he
they
misses,
make
and
whole
then you shoot.
builds where
Circle,
shooting
circle.
is an option.
This is
So-
exactly how they would do it in the movie.
But with that being said,
You too?
I don't think that there's
Yes,
an
sir,
optional
hell.
non-shooting way
Maybe
to
he's
play
using the
Stalker.
too. Shots
I
on
would
him.
assume that it's not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. I keep telling him he's dead, but he's still alive. Should have brought more tuna, stupid.
Did you take down the mutant?
Yes, I took care of the creature.
Thanks for not bailing on me.
And why weren't you there to help?
I can
when was
understand
dealing with
bosses,
the
but like basic enemies
Run out of ammo.
drive me
I ran
nuts.
out of ammo 50 times.
But
in
if
that one
anybody's
fight.
gonna
What do
make
you
a
think?
bullet
Wait, can I
spongy
just
game, I
take
guess
his
it's
ammo?
the
Oh, cool.
the,
You
the
had
game
two
about the
ammo.
apocalyptic mutants.
What's up everybody, this is Justin Wong and we are back with another fighting game video, and this is more of reacting to everything that has happened this week, and that's also
Do
kind
you
of the
guys
reviews
think
at Evil
Justin
Friends.
Wong
So
truly
if you guys
is the
wanna
best
see
fighting
the
game
action,
player
hit the like,
on the
share,
planet?
subscribe, turn on those notifications,
At least the-
because obviously
at
I'll
least
have all
the-
the reactions, especially the one you've been waiting
The
for.
best
You've been asking in
known
the
fighting game
comments.
player on the
Not
planet.
gonna
Let's
mention what
bring
is,
it down
but
a little
you'll see
bit.
what it is. So enjoy the video. A
I
Cecil
kinda-
Stedman gameplay trailer from Invincible Versus.
I kind
And
of
this is
think
another game that we
so.
haven't had a chance. Everyone hasn't had a chance to play. I played a little bit at events.
But there's some
they
guys,
had
man,
Cecil. So if you
that
watch the series,
in
you
the
know who
FGC
Cecil
that
is.
are just
He's
amazing.
kind of a
Wow,
badass,
I cannot
actually.
hit a shot
mean,
right now.
with no
But there are
powers,
some
but
guys in
he
the
got tech.
FGC that are
let's check it
flat
out.
out amazing. Diaphone, Brian F is one of my favorites.
Oh, he's an I'm in charge.
I wish Lord Knight, LK, I wish LK would venture
Yeah.
outside of the
Lucky
anime
me.
genre from time to
Yo, he
time.
looks mad good, though.
I
Solid
know he
stuff,
has a
soup and
disdain
all.
for hyper tag
Like, he looks
fighters.
really
I know
good.
that's not really his jam, but I like to see him in some Street Fighter,
Cecil.
cause so he can really understand why,
He's a
like, when
zoner?
people
He
say
got assists?
this character is crazy because of combos,
Nah.
that he would understand why. Oh, wait. He's doing Invincible. Let me skip past this. I ain't got time to be dealing with no YouTube crap. Oh, he's doing all the fighting game trailers. Why he's in the hotel in France. I see what's going on. How do you think his life? He travels more than quite a bit. He travels a lot. And I know he has a wife and a child at home. Do you think that has to take a toll on their relationship, right? Like in some way, shape, or form, whether it's good or bad. I'm not saying the toll is bad, but it has to have some type of effect on their relationship for him to be gone as often as he is. I also wonder, like, does his family travel with him from time to time? Is his wife a Canadian? Is Justin Wong from New York? I got questions, man.
Reveal, like a character reveal, but I think this was actually really, really cool. And I know you guys liked Modern Zangief, so we might have to do a Modern Zangief with this one in particular. So if you guys haven't seen it, yeah, let's get into it. He said, "My loyal fans." Yo,
That's sick.
He looks so good. You hear the music though? They went hard with the music, like it was like a metal concert. Oh my god, he looks so sick. Damn, they playing this music? I hope I don't got DMCA this. Bro. He looks so good.
This mech, hey, that look crazy.
Bad boy. Like, obviously, I think a lot of people thought, like, oh, Mecha Zangief's coming back. And I mean, this is like kind of an evolution of Mecha Zangief. And I mean, he looks sick. All right, this is a one that has been requested lots of times, and I wonder
if he's gonna come with some unique animations, like jet thrusters when he's doing his critical or something. That'd be cool.
Reveal trailer, gameplay reveal trailer you guys been asking for. Obviously, I like him. I like Teemo a lot. He's hard. He's a hard character to use, but the trailer actually was on par of the character, right? The Swift Scout. Poison Dart, get the slingshot.
So I'm not a League of Legends guy, but I guess no one likes this guy, and he's supposed to be annoying. I don't know.
I love the little rage quit thing. Like you try to anti-air, it didn't work out. Nothing. Set the fire, go invisible. Invisible. It looks really good actually. I'm a huge fan. Oh, light, parry.
Well, first of all, Justin Wong watching the trailer that's aping Justin Wong's greatest loss, most public defeat. It's kind of surreal.
I think you captured the perfect essence of why people hated fighting this character in like League of Legends, right? So, you know, this kind of just like this annoying little thing. I mean, I don't think he's like a rat, right? I don't know what
he's got to be.
The league term of rat is. Oh,
he's not a rat. He's too furry. He's like a woodland creature. But what is he? A raccoon
with the egg?
He's cooking.
So good.
Cooking.
So good. Look at this. The game is cooked, so balanced, and I love the rage, the Twitch chat. Like, people are so upset. Nah, that mix was crazy.
Now, see, the fake Twitch chat is kind of.
That mix was crazy, though. All right, but
I know I am over all these corporations pretending to pretending to act like they're like influencers or people or whatever. Like now all the corporate commercials are shot like they're selfies or whatever, and it's people doing like endorsements from a social media site. It's so annoying.
And Jinx, the worst part is that you see the CRT filters, like the filter for the CRT, like, was that necessary? And the crowd yelling, and then you have the lobby. Good job, man. Good job, Riot. Obviously, this is probably the most one of the most iconic, top 3 at least, kind of like characters that was in the show because of her versus Gone, right? So curious to see what her trailer is, and that means we should get adult Gone, right?
Be right back.
I think so. We should get that character. Oh, she got that that Taukaka, you know, from BlazBlue. You remember Taukaka? It looked like she got that Taukaka going on. And she got some advancing normals. Yo, oh. Miss Keta. If you guys don't know what that means.
Straight dash throughs.
Yo,
I hate the design of that
Japanese
cat character.
tutor.
I always have.
To be honest, she looks cool. I haven't played the game since like launch, but you know, she looks cool. Oh, why'd she get beaten up for? Oh, is that like a resurrection type of super? Kind of, you know, like Frieza type of thing from Dragon Ball, where he gets down and he does like the cheat move attack. Yeah, I mean, Nefertito, they announced her and everything, so that was pretty cool. I like, you know, obviously there's a thing for everybody, right, when it comes to fighting games. This one,
I don't
would
see
say
it,
everyone did
but
not expect
I
it. It
will
blew
wait
a lot of people's minds.
the
Because
cast
I think
judgment,
everyone at
but
this
I
point
can
is waiting
say
for, like DBFZ
it
2.
looks pretty bad.
You know what I mean? So at first this looks like kind of like an esports trailer, right? Assemble once more at like kind of like Dragon Ball Finals or whatever. So stuff like this was like super cool, right? You have like the character, like the people, Goichi, Sonic Fox. You're like, oh, okay, this is a exhibition match type of thing. You know what I mean? So these are the legends. Like, I guess it's an exhibition legends tournament.
I mean, DBFZ is good for the FGC. It is good to see that it's still alive.
Actively,
it is not my cup of tea, but it is easily the best of the
strongest IFZs in history will be determined.
Arc System auto combo,
right? So you're like,
auto
okay,
combo
esports trailer or event
it's the best
trailer.
one,
right, cool,
but I don't really play them.
You see that? There's parries now. They added parries.
Man, Goku versus Goku versus Goku versus Goku. 3 teams of Goku versus 3 teams of Goku, and there's no repeated Gokus on either team.
And that's the beauty about that. So I love the fact that developers are still putting effort into making balance patches for this game, to make this game exciting, to make the game new for people to get into. Because this game really killed it. Like, you know, in terms of just doing numbers, and it just, in terms of getting a lot of people getting this game, playing this game, it's so beautiful, right? So you're like, all right, that was great. Like, I love that. And then I'm like, wait, what's this? And you hear Goku, Hajime Yoka, yo, all characters, Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, oh. That was so hype. Even though he comes out 2026 spring, I feel like I'm a big Goku fan.
Not
so
canon, like that's all GT shit, or am I tripping?
Goku,
I lost the canon circle of what was good and what was not a long time ago with Dragon Ball.
So
GT, all of it is in canon, right?
Any creature that threatens
Meg. It makes sense. The character's named Meg and Megalodon. Oh my god. Okay, if you guys don't, this is a fun fact about me. I love bad shark movies. Obviously, there's good shark movies, and I love them. But shark movies, I love sharks. I just enjoy shark movies.
I actually was about to say, like, is he out? But then I remembered
if the shark is mad in there,
so. If that remote course was a scam, at least my
shark food. Yo.
Is this a Grand Blue character?
Yeah, she got a booty though. But Meg?
They did give her they did give her cheeks. She caked that for no reason.
Okay, we got the stage.
Yeah, this gotta be Grand Blue, yeah.
You know, this is where shit happens. The blood, I like the little red.
So many things to do, I'll use days the perfect place to let loose and have
Bro, she has a shark as the weapon. I'm about this. Yo! The shark is so cool. And of course, like, my daughter's gonna want me to play this character because she has a shark weapon. A shark missile, a shark bazooka. Nah, she's sick. Yeah. I don't know, man. These characters, I'm pretty sure they've been in the game,
cool.
like Rambo fans
Too bad
versus,
it's
but huge
trapped in this game.
Of anything. He said, "Sha."
God. What's up with the ass stuff, man? What's going on? Y'all see that new Tekken character? Oh, he probably gonna watch Marizo. It's Goon season. It is crazy right now what's going on in fighting game.
This week, so many fighting game DLC is coming out like this week, right? You have Viper coming out, Joe Higashi,
Is Viper
now Meg. Okay, so this is the Fatal Fury.
I'm sorry, my voice went up
Wolves,
49
Evil Friends
octaves.
trailer. And Andy Bogard available now, and you got Ken. Obviously, we got the season 1 free DLC for this year. And you have Joe Higashi. I haven't played Joe yet. I know a few content creators have already played Joe, but I haven't had a chance to play Joe. Or
They put the glasses on.
Wanted to wait till ranked match
I'm not
happens,
mad
right?
at it, but it's such a
But
weird
I'm
choice.
excited to play Joe, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, Joe is one of those characters that he's always like pretty cool in general. And he comes, I mean, he's already out now, October 11th, literally October 11th. But look at this Chun-Li art though. I'm excited for Chun-Li. And Mr. Big, it looks sick as hell. So definitely Mr. Big and Chun-Li, excited for that. Expect obviously a Joe gameplay video of me trying him out. Okay, and then the last one, obviously, I'm big into retro fighting games, and I already released this video for Kazuna
Some
Encounter,
Max by Man
but I
Pack
actually
character
didn't know
comes
they
around.
created a trailer for this, right? So I'm curious to see what the trailer is. The Neo
It'd be nice
Geo
to see that
Premium
franchise get a little
Selection.
love. That soundtrack for that thing, nasty.
This game is sick though. I loved playing this game. It was really fun. I like the fact that it has training mode. Frenzy Arcade Fire like no other. Tag Battle acclaimed from 1996. 10 Renegades, 2 Ruthless Bosses. I mean, the last
Yeah,
boss was
this is
fast,
one of
but one
the
before that,
first
Super
Hyper
King Lion was
Fighters
ridiculous.
started dropping.
4 players
You know,
at
Hyper
once. So you
Fighters
can do
started coming
2v2. So
around
that means you
after
can do 2v2
Capcom
online?
dropped Children of the
Nah,
Atom,
see, I wanna play
and
2v2 online.
they
I'm trying to
went
play
crazy
tag
with it
battles
though.
with the homies. That's kind of cool. If I can play 2v2 online, I know you could do offline, but like online would be amazing.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
do
the fact that this
2v2?
has training mode and everything for
Like
the older
legit?
games, it's obviously gonna get people better and better and better, right? So, and of course the artwork and Jukebox. I hope SNK keeps coming back with stuff like this, right? Like in terms of just returning and everything, like returning games
SNK need
that
to come
give
back to
them a chance
life.
to shine, especially now with like new like neck
But
rollback. And
I don't
Stuff like
really
that
know what
is
type or
always-
what version of
always
SNK
really
we're
cool.
gonna get, because
I don't know what she's
they're owned
about.
by the Middle East now, so
I'm curious to see what her storyline is. and
their
everything.
slant will always be
let's see, let's check it
somewhat
out.
political, whether we want
Second
to agree with it or
projects. I have
not.
to try it out. I know Armor King comes out this week.
And by political, I mean
I
like
love my
they'll
waifus and
always
everything like that, right?
be trying to not run afoul of a foreign culture, as well as aiming for the video game to be a form of cultural exchange. So
Red Eyes is broken.
hopefully it just turns out to be good business.
Mimicking their movements.
But yeah,
So she's gonna have
right now
animal
everything just
stances.
feels overly politicized, and I'm kind of tired of that. But I do have to admit that Saudi Arabia
It's crazy 'cause she
owning
kinda reminds me of,
SNK
like,
has
Azu Senna, like, in
definitely
terms of her look. Like a little bit, right?
introduced a bit of that into the
So
realm
people are
of
scared
fighting
of her,
games.
So they tested their skills against her. Okay. Get ready for the next battle. Yo, her shorts are mad tight though. She kind of reminds me of
Yeah,
like Christy, her
this
outfit.
character is crazy. This
Let's
is just
see.
straight up
BFF with shorts.
Madagascar,
Miari.
just African hotness. Just
Oh.
they need to make her like dark African.
Okay. Animals.
I think everybody who
Oh, yep.
likes fighting waifus, meaning
Car
like
Crush,
picking
let's
like
Oh
like
my God, that looked like a
to pick
Bruce move.
waifus to fight with,
Yeah, she got
will
some
probably
Bruce moves
main
going
her.
on her.
Like she's
she has a
amazing
lot.
looking. And I
feels like
think
she
they
has a lot
actually
of
stayed
moves
away
from
from making her
everybody.
look too distinctly dark. And this is gonna sound bad, but I
Wall
think they
jump?
stayed away from
Well,
making
yeah,
her
wall
look too
hop and
distinctly
wall
dark,
cling?
simply
What's this
because they
wall
want to
cling?
make her
Wait,
like
she got
a
a weapon?
universal sex symbol, and
She
they
got a
know that
staff?
like a neutral
like-
tone
Oh.
of skin, as much as that kind of
Is that
doesn't
like her-
exist,
I don't
but
know what, like
that a
I don't know,
neutral
how-
tone of
is that a different
skin will
type of
attract
weapon? Or different
like
type
a
of stance that she
bigger
has,
herd
like a
of
staff
people.
stance? It seems like she has a lot of different moves in general, like I mentioned, like. But this staff stance thing is pretty cool.
Okay. That was the heat. That's the heat smash.
I think
right there.
Maximilian
She
got it
tail.
right when he said Soul Calibur character, because that's exactly what I thought
I
of when
like
I
her.
saw
She's
that.
cute.
When I saw
What's this?
the
Ogre?
spear that she was
Yo,
rocking, I
what?
was like,
Ogre and True
oh,
Ogre?
is she gonna have like actual Soul Calibur stuff?
You have the power of fighting God? Oh. So she's like her like reincarnated from Ogre and True Ogre in her? Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Oh yeah, the snakes. Nah, that's actually OD. Yeah, that's definitely one of Ogre's moves. Using the snake, the forward strike snake.
Yeah, they did
Oh, Zafina
the gender flip.
storylines.
But they did it. Man, they went all the way.
Nah.
Like Reina and
she's stronger,
Heihachi,
huh?
like if you before he was back, people
got
thought
some
they
lore on
gender
her.
flipped him.
Bro, they really advertise.
But no, this is
this
a gender flip,
They
boy.
advertising the booty hard.
Yeah, they going crazy.
Okay, nice.
Gooners,
Yo, her
Gooners
combos are
retreat
cool.
up in this bitch.
Yeah, she looks interesting.
I wouldn't. That
feel
wouldn't
like-
be the word I'd
Like
use.
people that like the weird characters.
She
will
looks like
definitely
something.
Really like her. Yo, oh my god.
I don't know about
she,
interested.
She climbing on the snake.
I'm
snake
definitely
way?
interested,
That's-
but I
that's
don't
the
know if she
Goku,
looks
bro.
interested.
Ugh. That was a sick rage art, actually.
Come on with the bending over.
It's
They
the
went
loser that
crazy.
stands to gain the most. Ooh, okay. She makes sure she don't make you feel bad when you get smoked by her. She's cool. Yeah, Miyari Zo. Yeah, she definitely pretty cool. Why is Dragunov there? Chameleon. Yo, she be liking the animals. She's sexy, that's for sure. December 2nd is when she's gonna be released. Okay. Costume 2. I like costume 3.
I like costume 4, boy.
Casual outfit. Huge fan. And we get the stage. Okay. But now today at New York Comic Con, they announced a new fighting game called Avatar Legends: The Fighting Game. So it's an official announcement trailer. And yeah, I haven't watched this yet, so let me check it out. Aang and Korra. I'm a huge Avatar fan, guys. Dude, it's like the opening from the show too, right? Yo, Aang
For everything.
with the Appa? Oh, it's 2D as well too, right? Definitely has 2D hand-drawn
It would have broke
sprites.
my heart if it wasn't
looks
2D.
really good too. I feel like the movement looks also really good. I'm kind of curious to see like what kind of combo, what kind of mechanics that they have. Obviously, you see like Toph, Zuko. Oh, Katara.
Go crazy for Tall,
I
man.
wonder how many characters we'll see in terms of like good guys and bad guys, because there's a lot of characters in Avatar, right? And they only really showed like Avatar: The Last Airbender characters. They didn't show any characters from Korra's side, right? Because I guess like in a lot of people's mind, they don't think. Maybe, obviously, people know Aang more than Korra, but I'm happy Toph is in there. My favorite character is Toph when it comes to the Avatar series, just because she's just badass. Just in general, I'm curious to see what kind
his
of game
favorite
is this. It
character.
looks like maybe 1v1 or is it another tag fighter? We are in a tag fighter era. But also this week has been crazy with just announcements, fighting game announcements all day, every day, with obviously characters coming out this week, characters coming out in the future, new updates coming out in the future, new games coming out in the future. Oh man. The news don't stop. But either way, if you guys did enjoy this, like, let me know what are you excited about in the comments below.
I've been stuck
Obviously,
on a
hit the like,
puzzle
share,
over here, and I
subscribe,
just figured it
turn on
out.
the bell's notification, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video, man. This was a crazy week. Other than that, enjoy your day and keep on playing fighting games because it ain't ending anytime soon. All right, peace.
Fighting games are in the
The
Renaissance.
thing about first impressions is that you only ever get to make one, and never is that more true than the world of big budget filmmaking. It seems like only yesterday that James Gunn was being hailed as the savior of DC on film, taking over a struggling franchise that had failed to launch as a dark and edgy Marvel alternative under Zack Snyder.
I still
failed
haven't
to
seen
reorganize
Superman.
itself under a trio of girl bosses when that fad came and went like a fart in the wind, and even
It
failed
kinda-
as The Rock's own
I don't know.
personal vanity project.
It's on my
pretty
list.
much
It really
signaling the
is.
end
Like,
of
I
his
watched
decade of
the
box
second
office
season of
domination.
Peacemaker, but
But a savior had
somehow,
arrived in the form of
some way,
James Gunn,
some
the
reason,
visionary director of Guardians of the Galaxy, and
oh damn. I
other stuff.
definitely
Sure,
just
he
have
might
not made
dismissed
time for
arguably
Superman,
the most
and I
popular
should.
actor to play Superman since Christopher Reeve, literally weeks after he announced he was returning to the role. Sure, he cancelled every upcoming project except anything that starred his wife, and made sure to give his brother a major role that he totally didn't deserve. And sure, he was arguably a one-trick pony who tried to make every movie into Guardians of the Galaxy, but just don't think about it too much. Just keep telling yourself that James Gunn's amazing and everything's gonna somehow work out fine.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
But it turns out
Not
that
know
everything
that Amelia
didn't work out
Harcourt was
fine.
his
The
wife.
James Gunn honeymoon period is
And
well and truly over now. The
if we're
enthusiasm
gonna
has
say
died
anything
down,
about
and
the
after
Peacemaker
one
season,
underwhelming movie
we're gonna
and two
say that
disappointing
it really
TV
wasn't a
shows, the whole
Peacemaker
world
season.
seems
It
to
was
be coming to
Amelia
the same
Harcourt season,
realization.
right?
This whole James Gunn thing probably wasn't a
So
good idea, was
that
it?
is
An article in Forbes a
that
couple
is
of days
an
ago
interesting
painted a grim
choice to
picture of
do.
Superman's box office
Now that I have the
performance.
knowledge that I
With a
have,
total
but
haul of
she's good as an actress,
650
though.
million worldwide. The movie cleared just over 300 million after all the distributor fees were paid, nowhere near the 350 million needed to cover
He's
production
married to
and
that
marketing
little fucking
costs. This, dear viewer,
little
is what
muscle
we call
monster?
a flop. And keep in mind, Forbes is a pretty well-established industry publication with a long history of painting the most optimistic picture possible for big studio movies. If even they're admitting that Superman was a failure, you know it must be fucking bad. And this isn't just any old failure either. This isn't some obscure character from a limited run
Now,
comic
is it
that
a
we're talking about
failure
here. It's
because it was a bad
Superman,
movie, or is it a
arguably the
failure
single most
just
iconic
simply because it did
superhero
not
of
make
all
money?
time? If you can't even make him work on screen, then what chance have you got with anyone else? Things aren't much better on the TV side of things either. Creature Commandos, which was actually Gunn's first entry in the DCU, was pretty much ignored and mostly irrelevant because really, who the fuck cares about an animated TV show about a bunch of characters nobody's ever heard of that's only loosely connected to the new shared universe? Peacemaker Season 2 was Gunn's big
I didn't even know
passion
what that
project,
was.
probably because it stars his own wife who just mysteriously keeps getting cast in James Gunn projects. Oh my goodness, it must be a complete coincidence. Gunn himself hyped the show up relentlessly, constantly banging on
cannot
about
believe
how
he's
important
married
it
to
was
Harcourt.
DC's
Look at him.
future and all the stuff that it was going to set up.
You know what though? I have to quit acting like
Because
she's
truly,
a
if there's
tough
one guy
girl.
you can
She's
always rely on to
a
tell it like it
fucking
is,
actress.
and never resort
So
to hyperbole
yeah,
and cheap
never
sales
mind.
tactics to drum up
I am
interest in his
really
work, it's James Gunn.
Wrong.
really not
None of it
thinking
made
this
any
through.
difference, though. The show failed to even break into the Nielsen top 10. There was practically no conversation about it online, and Gunn's decision to jam a bunch of modern-day political lectures into the narrative with all the subtlety of a tactical nuclear strike at a time when most people are getting pretty
Now-
fucking tired of that crap only served
Hey,
to
man.
divide an already
I'm
small
gonna
fan
keep it
base.
real.
The result?
The-
Well,
the-
after a
the
strong
races,
premiere, interest in the show flatlined and never recovered.
the
and a
races
potential third
place
season was axed
was
before
actually
season 2
not
had
that
even
bad
finished
to me.
airing. There's just no
Now,
hiding it
I know
anymore.
I'm
James Gunn's
black,
DCU is in
and
deep trouble.
and I
It's
know
barely even
I lean
started, and already people
towards
seem
the
to have
liberal
lost
end of
interest in
things.
it. And it's not like the best is yet
But
to come either.
hear
Next
me
year's gonna
out.
give us 2 more movies.
It was funny.
Supergirl and Clayface.
Fucking anime. And yes, they woke it
Yeah,
up.
no offense, guys, but if
and
even Superman
yes, we
couldn't
could have
drum
did
up
without
audience
it.
interest, what chance
But
do you
it
think this
didn't
drunken
overstay
arsehole's
its
gonna
welcome.
have? And I think maybe
I
it's
mean,
time to face reality
to
with
some
this
people,
one.
they would say
Whatever
it was
gonna
never
take to
welcome.
get
That's
DC
cool.
back on
You're
track
allowed
after
that
years of
opinion.
mismanagement,
But
James Gunn wasn't it. I know the loyalty some
I
people
think,
feel
you know,
towards that
for
dude
what he
borders on
probably
religious
wanted to
fanaticism,
do
but even the most
versus what
diehard
we
James
got
Gunn fan
with
should be
the
able
woke
to
stuff,
recognize the mistakes he's made.
it's
His
never
first
going to
big
not
mistake
be
was
there.
failing to make a clean break
It's
from
his
the old
stuff. He should be
DCEU.
able to put some of the
DC
stuff
on
he
film was a
wants in there,
complete mess by the time
as long as he
took over.
doesn't
Not only did
completely
it have a whole
destroy
bunch
the
of
entire film
conflicting
with
creative
it.
visions
And I don't
for the
think he
DC
did.
shared universe, with elements of the old Snyderverse still lingering on, aborted characters and discarded plot threads lying around everywhere, questions about whether Henry Cavill would return as Superman, no fewer than 3 different versions of Batman active at the same time, a Joker
The sheer
spin-off
amount
that
of Batman
was
is
disconnected from
funny.
everything else, a
But, you know,
Batman
it's the
solo movie with
multiverse
a
stuff.
sequel
That's what
still in the
that's how they
works,
gonna swing
Suicide
it.
Squad and the Peacemaker spin-off that were personal projects of Gunn's, and even a Snyder cut of Justice League. What he really should have done was kill everything, let the franchise rest for a couple of years, and then do a hard reset, starting over with a completely blank slate. Instead, he went for a confusing and convoluted halfway house solution, axing most of the old DCEU, but still carrying Suicide Squad and Peacemaker over into the new continuity. Isn't it funny how people in projects that are personally connected to James Gunn always seem to make the cuts? He also kept the Matt Reeves Batman and the Todd Phillips Joker movies in their own separate continuities, with plans to introduce his own version of Batman and Joker into the DCU. Son of a bitch! Excellent stuff, James. That's not going to be confusing for general audiences at all. The point is that
I don't know what they're actually doing with this storyline as a whole, though. If I'm being honest with you, I am a bit confused.
That was too timid to make hard decisions, too impatient to wait, and too stupid to know what to do with its own IPs. No wonder audiences weren't buying into it. There's no reason to believe this version's even going to be around in a few years, so what's the point in getting invested in it? His second big mistake was inserting his own creative sensibilities into every project. James Gunn definitely has talents as a writer and director, but the problem is those talents are focused in a very narrow range, and instead of hiring other people who might be better suited to a project, he instead tries to make everything work his way. Watch any James Gunn movie or TV show and you've pretty much
I don't know if that's true, but I do think James Gunn is very James Gunn, and he does a lot of James Gunn shit. To
work together to take down some
if that
big
makes
overarching
sense.
threat, eventually becoming a kind of dysfunctional family along the way, usually accompanied by a lot of snarky, self-deprecating humor.
Yeah, I mean, he
that
cooking.
underscores big action set pieces and a troubled protagonist with a dark past. It's fine for what it is, I guess, but once you've seen it 5 or 6 times, well, it starts to get
you know the formula.
fast,
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not
the
wrong.
guy's writing sensibilities peaked like 10 years ago and haven't moved on since. More importantly, it's not a formula you can apply to every situation, and Superman was a perfect example of that. You could see how hard he was trying to bend the character into the classic James Gunn mold, but it just wasn't working because Superman
James Gunn direct Superman? I guess I wasn't him.
No amount of shitty, misplaced humor was going to change that. The result is that DCU was starting to feel more like James Gunn's own personal vanity project, made by and for one person only. James Gunn. He keeps the projects alive that he personally cares about, consistently hires friends and family.
I'm going to be honest with you, he's kind of making the best DC products. I don't blame them for kind of trusting them with the baby, but I'm with him, you know, as far as like, I guess he does make everything into fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
The gap between those two things is getting wider with each new release. Say what you want about Kevin Feige, but the guy's at least smart enough to know his own limitations as a creative and let other people take up the slack. Now there's even rumors that if Warner gets bought over by Paramount in a deal that's looking increasingly possible, Gunn and his entire DCU will be the first out the door. And honestly, I wouldn't blame them one bit, because not only has Gunn fumbled what should have been a slam dunk, but there's nothing in the immediate future that can turn it around for him. I mean, what's the alternative here? Keep throwing good money after bad? Keep allowing James Gunn to churn out James Gunn projects?
Man, it's been a lot of corporate takeovers,
like
man.
Like I said before, you only get one chance to make a first impression, and something tells me this could be James Gunn's last.
They call them mergers, but we already know what it is.
That's
we
all
already
I've
know
got
what
for
it is.
today. Go away now.
This video is about inviting 50 strangers to try and stay inside a giant Jello cube the longest, and the winner gets $100. You thought it was about tech news, but I tricked you. But really, it is about tech news, and I've just tricked you again. Almost too easy. China is
Guy's a
upping their
fucking master.
gaming GPU game with the Lee Swan 7G106 announced this
The
weekend
what?
alongside the professional focus.
Look at that shit. If that don't look like a Nissan radiator, I don't know what it does. God damn. I mean, I don't know if sanctioning China is the right thing to do, because it kind of drives them to make their own crap. See, we've kind of lulled China into a little bit of a slumber. They used to be great inventors, and now they're just great improvers, which is a skill and should be honored. But they don't really innovate anymore. They just take what other people have and kind of improve and tweak, which is very interesting and helpful. But the great giant is sleep. And when it comes down to these graphics cards and how we're running the market, it's causing them to start to innovate again. And I don't know how I feel about waking up the giant. You know what I'm saying? China has made some very interesting products in their day. One we love the most, gunpowder. But yeah, man, I don't know. I guess, you know, a lot of people have a problem. Well, I know a lot of people have a problem with the theft of intellectual property, the way that they do it crazy over there. But I do, and hey, hear me out. This is not Chinese propaganda. All right, I'm an American. Let me classify that. But I do understand a little bit of China's position of prosperity through cooperation. And what they would call cooperation, we would call theft. But I see human beings gaining from this theft, meaning like when they take a product, often if you get the best of their products, not the cheap knockoffs. See, what the problem is we do a lot of grabbing cheap knockoffs and think that is indicative of the products that they use at their high levels. If you grab Chinese luxury products, man, they are often an improved version of what we have commercially available to us. And it's done through the theft of our intellectual property first. And then, you know, they come around to improve it. So, you know, it's cheating because they start off with our base, but then they add this and that and this things and other things that would be, you know, more advantageous for them for their social functions and features that are, you know, albeit most likely different than us as Americans. So I do understand what they're doing. I get it. And they're doing it through quote unquote cooperation. But at the end of the day, it's not, you can't cooperate just by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I've always wondered though, like with this level of intellectual theft and how much we know, as you know, we're not businessmen, we're just folks, right? And we know how much of these big businesses and corporations have their products ripped off. Is it really getting ripped off at this point? Not saying that like they're not getting stolen from, but getting stolen from and getting ripped off are two different things. And I wonder how much of this is done with the knowledge and consent of the people that they're quote unquote taken from. Because if someone was taking everything from you, wouldn't that eventually run you out of business? But they never do that. They never take the exact designs and do the exact this and do that, and then run Apple out of business. No. They continue to make the phones and honor a relationship of some type, and they never go too crazy to keep everything kind of status quo and going. And I do see some semblance of cooperation there. So I think how they feel about all of this is that they do mostly all of this cooperatively, and it benefits everyone, mainly the Chinese, but in the end, it benefits everyone because some of that, innovation and stuff like that from Chinese products come over here, whether people want to talk about it or not. But I still am an America first guy right now because, I'm in America and I'm probably going to die here. So I don't see that changing anytime soon. But I'm an America first guy. But I don't think America first means exclusion or retractions. It just means to figure out a way to make this level of cooperation work where it benefits everyone and not just like this weird small group of people or large group of people that are unrelated. You get what I'm saying? So my version of America First still has us cooperating and doing business with foreign powers and entities, but that we come out with more gain. And I know that sounds derivative of what Fuckface was trying to do, but I think the way that he was trying to go about it was strong arming, and I don't think that that's how you should do it. You catch more flies with honey, and you can't disrupt the status quo, and I don't know, man. I think the last person who could help us with this would be the Great Divider. And regardless of how you feel about the president, is undeniable that he's a great divider. And I don't know if he can help us out with this particular problem.
7G105, and it seems like it can indeed play games. That's number one. You got to get that down first. Now, last week, an OpenCL Geekbench result for the 7G106 was spotted by BenchLeaks, and in a rare occurrence, that exact score from the result was cited in Lee Swan's official presentation. The 7G106 is notable for being the first 6nm gaming GPU from a Chinese company, and while it's no RTX 5090, it was shown pushing more than 70 FPS in the fairly demanding Black Myth Wukong at 4K, potentially due to the company's NRSS upscaling tech and giving the
What
RTX
is it about
4060
GPUs that are so difficult for them to produce? Is it the chips inside?
It's actually a similar story for another Chinese GPU, the More Threads MTT S90, which just had some of its benchmarks spread around Chinese social media, despite actually being announced quite some time ago. Now, there's very little information about price or release date for either of these GPUs, but the Trump administration did just temporarily drop some trade restrictions for semiconductors to make China happy, so maybe there's hope that US gamers could have another alternative to buying NVIDIA
Trump recently
cards,
just said that
AMD
they're gonna
also seems distracted,
ratchet up some of these tariffs we got going on
hardware
here.
market, and Intel, they're just trying to stay alive. It's like they got Thanos snapped, but they're like holding on to their physical form for a bit longer. It's like Peter did. Well, he stopped. I'm gonna cry. Google pushed out a mandatory update for Pixel 6a phones earlier this month, nerfing their battery performance because if they didn't, the phone's batteries might explode. Except for at least one phone, it apparently didn't work. Reddit user Footy Manager Addict posted on the Google Pixel sub that despite applying the firmware
What's up with all these
update,
exploding
his
Androids,
6A
man? We still ain't
fire
got
while he
we ain't
was
got finished with
asleep.
this yet.
Rude. It ignited his sheets, but he managed to throw it onto the floor so he could take some, frankly, kind of artsy pictures of it. A testament to Google's treachery. They got rid of the "Don't Be Evil" slogan, and look what happened. While there were a handful of notable
That was
reports
a wild
of Pixel
moment
6A's
when people
blowing
realized
up
that
before the
one
update,
of their rules
this
was
is the
not to
first
be
one
evil,
reportedly
and at
occur
some point it
post-update.
disappeared from their
The
mission
Australian
statement.
Competition and Consumer Commission issued a recall for the phones on Friday, but surprisingly, there hasn't been much reporting on this issue overall. It's possible people just thought this was normal behavior for Pixels. UKIE, a major games industry trade association in the UK, has released a statement in support of platforms like Steam having creative freedom in what games they can host, as long as it's properly classified by rating systems like PEGI. The statement follows Steam taking down dozens of adult games and indie game store itch.io following suit by de-indexing not safe for work titles after pressure from payment processors, who were themselves being pressured by an activist group called Collective Shout, a name that
Pressure all these storefronts to remove these products that they don't like, and they just get that shit off. Like, and there's no repercussions for these ladies one way or another. The people that made these games get shitted on. The people that sell the games get shitted on. The people that play the games get shitted on. And it's all because some people who would never play it, buy it, just are mad that it exists and are pressuring these people to get to take it down. But it's something that you seek out to be mad about. It's insane.
won the group's name competition after just barely edging out Bellow Together and United Squeal. They're very literal. Despite making it their mission to protect women by banning adult games from platforms, indie developers seem to largely disagree.
I didn't know that adult video games were creeping out the side door at night attacking women. I didn't know that they were not safe from these games.
Maybe we should be asking about today's sponsor. Zero Bounce, the experts in helping businesses make sure their emails actually reach people's inboxes. I mean, we've all sent an email just to say we sent the email, but that's not, Zero Bounce isn't about that. It checks email lists to remove invalid or fake addresses and gives some useful info about them. Because if the people behind those accounts have changed jobs or email providers or just used a burner account to get a free download, your cleverly marketed email is gonna feel so dumb when it gets there. It's gonna look back at you like, why did you do this to me? 28% of emails go bad every year. Zero Bounce keeps your email list clean. It's API ready with integrations for HubSpot, Zapier, and more, so it's no surprise it's helped brands save thousands in wasted sends. It's also private with SOC Type 2 certification and GDPR compliance built in. Try Zero Bounce now and get 20% off with code TL20 on any plan. I'm sorry for tricking you earlier. The following quick bits are about the people in Jello thing. Except they're not. It's more tech news. Calm down, it's just a prank. You don't have to get weird about it. Following GPD's announcement, Aya Neo have announced they're building their own handheld powered
look like
by
Sabretooth,
AMD's
which I'm not sure you want to
Ryzen
do,
AI
but
Max
you
Plus
can get it all.
395, aka Strix Halo. And unlike GPD's version, it's got a built-in battery.
Boy, Squid Game had a moment.
Most
That's over and done, huh?
This unit, called the Aya Neo Next 2,
Nothing like a
was announced
sequel
at
to
the
make you
end
hate
of a
something.
nearly 5-hour, 2-part live stream as the second One More Thing bonus announcement. Then, as the One More Thing 3, they announced they're making an Aya Neo phone with a slider design. I don't think you can keep doing more things and calling it One More Thing. I'm never gonna trust you again if you do that. But you can release a new line of budget handhelds and call it Conquer.
Conquer. 我们以前就是有这个读就是 Conquer.
I'll allow it. Another Geekbench result for NVIDIA's mysterious upcoming N1X processor has made it somewhat less mysterious. The result lists the chip's specs, including 20 CPU cores and 48 compute units, which should give it some decent gaming chops. But the specs also seem to match up almost exactly with NVIDIA's GB10 superchip, which powers the DGX Spark line of mini AI PCs. I mean, I don't know why I was expecting something new. This is NVIDIA. They'll probably just release a new upscaler and claim the new one's 69 times better. Yeah, I said 69, laugh! Laugh. Meta is fielding yet another copyright infringement lawsuit over AI training, this time from Adult Film Production Studios, Strike 3 Holdings, and Counterlife Media. The names today. The lawsuit alleges Meta has been continually torrenting and, crucially, seeding these studios' copyrighted smut since 2018, and thus affected the studio's ability to compete in the market for their own content. Now, you may remember, this is the exact type of argument that the judge in Meta's last copyright lawsuit recommended that future plaintiffs use if they actually want to win. Meaning, porn studios might just be about to take Meta down. Wait, why was Meta torrenting so much porn? And researchers at Columbia University have developed robots that they say can consume other robots to get bigger and stronger. Like what your grandma promised would happen.
Zuckerberg, a freak ass boy.
And I don't know, if you look at the paper, it's kind of misleading. It's more like the robots, which are little 6-inch rods. They're not really consuming each other. They're squirming around and combining with other robots to form structures that themselves squirm around. They actually kind of remind me of the microbots from Big Hero 6.
Fuck is the point of that?
Those didn't make me extremely uncomfortable. What is the goal in this shot? What are they trying? I want to tell these bots to get a room. And I want to tell you to come back here on Wednesday for more tech news.
All right,
or,
y'all.
hey, whatever else we might.
That's gonna be it for me. Woo! A little internet bitching on TV, man. Oh. Yo, y'all have a good one. I'm out.